Here's Carlos Santos ready to get this one started. And off we go from Santa Clara. On the return, it's the rookie Xavier Worthy. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Chiefs come out with the face of the NFL, Patrick Mahomes, two-time regular season MVP, three-time Super Bowl MVP, just in his 8th year, best in the business at the helm for KC. Greg?
There's just certain guys, Mike, when they take the field and they step into the huddle, the other 10 players, they just take a little bit of a deeper breath. They're like, man, I'm glad this guy is on our side, and he's certainly one of them. He just brings an element of confidence to everybody else around him, not only in the huddle, but on the sideline, on the defense, the coaching staff. Everyone is better as the result of him being your quarterback.
First down throw, Mahomes. That's to the rookie first-round pick, Xavier Worthy. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Really nice play there by Xavier Worthy. And if I'm a defensive coordinator around the league, and I'm thinking to myself, Mike, how do I stop this Chiefs offense? How do I stop Mahomes and Kelsey? Well, they just add a wide receiver that has the fastest 40-yard dash time in the history of the NFL Combine. I mean, the ability to take the top off, the ability to make those secondary players play that much deeper and open up everything else underneath. When he gets up and running and he really finds his groove in this league, this scary offense just got a little bit scarier. They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
And off the deflection, it is taken in. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. 2nd and a yard. Hopkins sent in motion. Right back to the air for Mahomes. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal. Mahomes now to throw again. That is caught, and he's in. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Chiefs. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
So 7-0 the score, and set now for the dynamic kickoff. To return is Ricky Pearsall. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Here come the 49ers, and they are led by Brock Purdy. You know the story, taken last in the 2022 draft. The last 2 seasons, he has led the Niners deep in the playoffs, and it's his 3rd season, Greg, as the QB for San Francisco.
Here we have a guy, Mike, just really coming off a tremendous outing last week. It seemed like everything was working for him in that win. The early rip.
In trouble, and down he goes.
As this offense continues to try to find its way out of this hole, things are going to just continue to get more difficult if they can't protect the passer. The longer you trail, the more the defense knows you need to throw the ball, and they're going to have to protect their quarterback a lot better than they did there.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. A short one there, caught by Kittle. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down. Now a 3rd and 2. They need 2. Here's Purdy. Has has his man. It's Samuel. And he's going to be out of bounds with a gain of 7. And that'll be enough for a first down. The NFL's leading rusher a season ago, Christian McCaffrey. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Nice run there by McCaffrey, and the reigning Offensive Player of the Year picks up right where he left off a season ago. Over 2,000 yards for scrimmage. Second time he's done that in his career. This is one of the most dynamic players, regardless of position, in the entire NFL.
And he'll lean forward, getting this to about the 35. Nick Bolton, the linebacker, there for the stop. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. Purdy works out of the pistol. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
Give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allow the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Again, it's Purdy. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. Taking off. He'll try to get there.
And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the 49ers are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The Chiefs offense going to take over now for the second time. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Throw over the middle, brought in by Hopkins. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They put Kelsey in motion. Mahomes on 1st down. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Hopkins sent in motion. Mahomes now on 2nd down. He'll swing one out wide to Pacheco. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
That's already 2 catches for this guy. We haven't even seen him hand the ball to him yet. And that's really what these running backs have become in the league. They're really just all-around weapons. And if the ground game's not working, you can go to the air and vice versa. The more times this guy touches the ball, the better it is for this offense.
They face 2nd down and 7. Off the play fake. Mahomes. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Dre Greenlaw.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
Here's Christian McCaffrey and the 49ers offense coming back onto the field. And he's made a big impact in the passing game. As you look at the NFL leaders in receiving yards by a running back, his name right there at the top. To throw on first down is Purdy. Gets this one into the hands of Jauan Jennings. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Purdy going to keep this one himself. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
I think this is something we're going to continue to see today, Mike, as this game goes along. They're going to make the defense make a decision. Do you want to account for the running back, or do you want to account for the quarterback? In this case, they choose the running back, and the quarterback makes them pay by picking up the first down.
Brandon Ayuk, the intended receiver there. And it'll bring up second down. On the handoff, McCaffrey. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Here's a 3rd and 10.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on 3rd down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
At the 7-yard line.
Now, a handoff to McCaffrey. And the Niners are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
That's another 49er first down.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. That is caught by the tight end, George Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers.
Look, Mike, I don't want to imply that they drew this play up specifically because this is when the league is celebrating National Tight Ends Day. But you got to admit, it's kind of fun seeing him score on this day in particular and join his fellow tight ends who have also scored throughout the league.
Santos, good on the extra point. And the 49ers are on top. It's now 10-7. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. It's Xavier Worthy on the return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. So here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Hopkins sent in motion. And he'll get this forward to about the 33. Here comes 3rd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. On comes the Chiefs punter. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. Here's the San Francisco offense, ready to take possession of the ball once more. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Purdy. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. From the gun, it's Purdy. And the coverage right there. This ball knocked away. It's incomplete. Well, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. Throwing is Purdy. He's got his tight end, Kittle. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
1st and 10. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. That's to the 1st-round rookie from Florida, Ricky Pearsall. And a big gain out of bounds as time runs down. An exclamation point to end this 1st quarter. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Throwing again is Purdy. A throw on the run is complete. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. To throw once more, it's Purdy. Now he'll run it. And the 49ers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now, after the play, looks like we have an injury for one of the Chiefs. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. Now, Purdy. That one, taken in. Brandon Ayuk, touchdown, San Francisco. Greg, it's one of those, sometimes you got to feel like you know where the ball's going to go, and the defense knows it too, but it still ends up in that guy's hands for the touchdown.
Absolutely, Mike. In these critical situations, like down here in the red zone, it's players, not plays. It doesn't matter what you draw up on the board. You say, okay, who's my best player? Put him in a good matchup, let him go win, and give him a chance. That's exactly what they do here, and I think we're going to see a lot of this the rest of the game.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Here comes Worthy to return. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense ready to get back to work. They find themselves down 17-7 as this drive starts 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And that'll be a pickup of 3. 2nd and 7. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He'll check that down to Pacheco. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Isaiah Pacheco. A gain of 9 yards. 1st down, Kansas City.
Now, Mahomes. Over the middle, that's Kelsey. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
Travis Kelce.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Big opening up the middle. Look at the big man go. And he will go all the way. Travis Kelce. Touchdown, KC. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
Makes the score Niners 17, Chiefs 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Pearsall going to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Niners offense and Christian McCaffrey getting set for their next possession. As we give you a look at the league's leaders in receiving touchdowns, you can see he's second best among NFL running backs at this point in the year. 1st and 10 for Purdy. Over the middle to Ayuk, complete. And he's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 35-yard line.
Purdy now on 2nd down. Looking to Samuel on the out route. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Purdy. And this ball batted away and incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Able to complete it to Ayuk. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
You just can't ask for better protection than that, especially on 3rd down. Clean pocket, tons of time for the quarterback to work through his progression. And at this level, if you give quarterbacks that amount of time, chances are they're going to find somebody downfield.
They'll throw again with Purdy. Pass caught by Pearsall. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Chiefs' 27-yard line.
Throwing again is Purdy. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
That's another 49er. 1st and 10.
Purdy going to put it up again. And good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Again in the air for Purdy. Caught. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And the defense has it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away properly.
And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. At issue was the knee or any other body part except the hand. down before the ball comes loose? And are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field? So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down. They'll try to run with Mitchell. Good blocking, and he's in. Elijah Mitchell. Touchdown, 49ers. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Santos, good on the extra point. And the 49ers go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This fielded at about the 9. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense back onto the field for their next possession. The deficit is 10, 24-14. So work to do as they come up for 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Quick throw here, taken by Hopkins. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Gray is the motion man here. He'll hit Kelce quickly on the RPO. Big strides. Look at him go. And he's into the end zone. Travis Kelce. Touchdown, Kansas City. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Butker's extra point is good. And the Chiefs cut the lead to 3, 24-21. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Pearsall going to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. Throw downfield and hauled in by Samuel. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. It's a gain of 34.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else, and I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
It was Jaylen Watson who got the arm in there to break that one up. We'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Back to the air is Purdy. That's Ayuk with it on the left side. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
2 yards from 6 points. It is 1st down and goal. Back to the air again is Purdy. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, San Francisco. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Here comes Worthy to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. He's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. He looks to add to them with another drive here. Now he'll run. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. You can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Got a man over the middle, it's Worthy. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. To the left side in the hands of Rice. Wow, out of bounds, inside the 10. It's 1st and goal. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. And he's going to be dropped. They get to him back at the 15-yard line. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. And I believe the referee
is under review.
So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board.
His kick is good. Makes the score Niners 31, Chiefs 28.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Ho-ho! And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. There's Deebo Samuel and the rest of this Niners offense set to take over again. They'll come up here 1st and 10. They'll motion over Samuel. A 1st down throw for Purdy. A short one there, caught by Kittle. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. The connection made to Ayuk. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Timeout 49ers. That is their second, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. Throwing on second down is Purdy. That's hauled in once again. It's Ayuk. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. The Niners will use their third and final timeout. On now, it's Cairo Santos for the field goal. This one from 52 yards away. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Niners going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well. You're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
On 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. More from you and Greg in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll get started over at the Superdome in New Orleans, where it was the visiting Broncos who were able to come in and get the road victory. Josh Reynolds, 2 touchdown catches in the victory. From there, it's up to Highmark Stadium to check in on the Bills. And they were winners in that one as they defeat the visiting Tennessee Titans. Josh Allen, strong as ever, as his guys finished off the first half at 7-1. Finally, we head to the shores of Lake Erie, see what's going on with the Cleveland Browns. And they were losers in that one to the visiting Cincinnati Bengals. Joe Burrow, strong as ever, as his guys finished off the first half at 7-1. The Niners got a fine performance in the first half from one of their leaders, Brock Purdy. He's over 300 yards passing already, as he's looking to possibly put his name in the record book. Both of these offenses had their share of high points in that first half. Each team had some big moments, and it would seem this could turn out to be a game where the last score
underway here
wins.
on EA Sports. The return starts from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Brock Purdy and the NFC champs back out to begin this next drive. The numbers have looked good this season. Case in point right here, right up there among the NFL leaders in touchdown passes. 1st and 10 for Purdy. Ayuk makes the catch right side. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back, but not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
It's now 3rd and 3.
Out of the gun, it's Purdy. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. Searching for some kind of seam to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up. So the drive stalls out, and here's the Aussie, Mitch Wishnowsky, to punt. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. Here come the Chiefs and last year's Super Bowl MVP, Patrick Mahomes, for their next drive. And he's been as good as advertised. Take you through some of the highlights. 4 touchdown passes, on point with his receivers right throughout, and continuing to master running and executing this offense. First down throw, Mahomes. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. They put Kelce in motion. Mahomes going to throw here on third down. Open man right side is Kelce. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Mahomes now to throw again. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Here's 3rd and 2. Off the bootleg, it's Mahomes. He'll get that one complete to Rice. And he will have the first down. He caught it short of the line to gain, but knows right where that marker is, and he's able to pick up that first down. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Right back to the air for Mahomes. That's into the hands of Worthy. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. On 3rd and 1, here's Mahomes. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. To the air once more, it's Mahomes. That's over the middle and caught by Kelce. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and 11. Throwing is Mahomes. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. To throw is Mahomes. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Chiefs will cut the lead from 6 down to 3.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Now the return man is a bit slow getting up after that kick. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Throwing on first down is Purdy. Right side, hauled in by Samuel.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch-and-catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
Going right back to Samuel. He's got it again. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Open man is Jennings. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
So far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
Throwing again is Purdy. There's that man again. Another catch.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Back to the air is Purdy. That's hauled in once again. It's Ayuk. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. To throw once more, it's Purdy. Looking to Samuel on the out route. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. Back to the air again is Purdy. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Purdy gonna put it up again. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On third down, it's, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. That's picked up by the Chiefs. The defense comes up with a play in the red zone. Those active hands gets to the quarterback, knock it out, and they come up with the recovery.
Mike, we see this from time to time down here when an offense is operating in the red zone. The field shrinks, coverage gets a little bit tighter. Quarterbacks tend to hold the ball a little too long, and that's exactly what came back to bite them right here.
The Chiefs offense ready to take over once more. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down. Out Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. This caught right side by Worthy. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Mahomes. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And he puts his head down and he picks up the 1st down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll run right side with Pacheco. And he'll get forward for a couple. Linebacker Fred Warner brings him down. 2nd down and 8. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. They put Kelce in motion. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
They can still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. They put Kelce in motion. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. Andy Reid wants another look at that, and Big Red has thrown the Reds challenge flag. They're looking both at the feet to see if 2 were down, but also whether or not he had full possession of the football when those feet were down. So that challenge, a successful one. The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs have taken a 4-point advantage. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. So here's Brock Purdy and this 49ers offense heading back onto the field. And it's been a struggle all afternoon. The defense done a great job taking him away from his game, taking his weapons away, and he is yet to find anything to lean on in this one. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. The drive will begin with a run by Mitchell. That run good for a dozen. And a very quick 1st down.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that could all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here. Nice job by the defense. They had that one well read from the beginning, Mike. Someone's responsible for the running back, but the key here was the defender responsible for the quarterback. Stays with him, keeps him to a short gain.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They face 2nd down and 7. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. Ayuk makes the catch right side. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. They'll run here. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Here is a big one. 3rd down and 2. They need 2. Here's Purdy. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
And he's going to have a Niners first down. It's a gain of 12 facing 4th down. Shotgun snap to Purdy. And this will be incomplete. He was trying to hook up with Deebo Samuel that time. It's 2nd down. Throwing again is Purdy. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Again in the air for Purdy. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
So now the Brazilian-born Cairo Santos in a big spot. This to get back within a field goal. This one has plenty of leg. And it is good. And they inch a bit closer here in this 4th quarter.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
The visitors' offense. And Patrick Mahomes coming out for their next drive. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. Got a man over the middle. It's Worthy. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. To throw is Mahomes. That's into the hands of Worthy once again. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
Third and long for Mahomes. The pressure's going to get there again. He's forced down once more. Fred Warner, the all-pro linebacker, shooting in there to bring him down. And the Chiefs will punt the ball away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth-quarter lead. And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. Brandon Ayuk heading back onto the field with his 49er teammates. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early. Boy, did that pay great dividends to this point. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
And 3 at the 24-yard line.
They'll run. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2. Big play coming up. This is third down. From the gun, it's Purdy. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Throwing now, Mahomes. He connects with Gray on that one. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Throwing is Mahomes. Open man is Hopkins. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. There's that man again. Another catch.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. First down.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7. They're trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down. Here's Mahomes. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down. Big moment for a guy who's made some big kicks in his career, Harrison Butker. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal. And this one right down the middle. It's good. So it is still a one-score game, but a little more breathing room now. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to Kicks away. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Niners offense and Brandon Ayuk ready to take over once more. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been unquestionably the star of the show, as they have just absolutely had no answer on the defensive side of the ball. That's into the hands of the fullback. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6.
At the 32-yard line.
They'll stick to the ground. It'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
3rd and short. Purdy. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
The visitors' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here's 2nd and 9. A run up the middle with Pacheco. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up 3rd down. He'll try and run it here with Pacheco. And now at 1:52, the defense will pull the plug there as they take a timeout. On 4th down, out comes the punter. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The 49ers offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. Here is 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. He's going to run it. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way. That's Ayuk with it on the left side. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down. Off he goes. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a 1st down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
That's taken in by Jennings. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it. Now, a big 3rd down. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. And the rush gets there. Down he goes. That is Mike Danna working his way in there to record the sack. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.